Yeah. Let me tell you about Jared. He was a good kid, dedicated. He did everything he could have did to get the good grades and make his parents happy, and everything would change when he moved to Cincinnati. See, his dad got a job, so the whole family moved. They left Florida, but for Jared, there's good news. They're moving next to his cousin, who we hadn't seen in years. His cousin's name was Bryce. He didn't have any fears, so the family moved in. It took a couple of weeks for Jared to settle in. He thought the place was unique. He was loving it, and every single day he'd bring his cousin in. They would hang out, and he could never get enough of it. His parents didn't mind it, they actually kinda liked it, but none of them suspected that Bryce had something hiding. On the weekends they'd be on Xbox all night, and they wouldn't know what the time is. It all just started flying. Jared would go out to Bryce's house. They were always hanging out. He was loving life despite the numbers in the bank account. They didn't have much, but it's enough to get by. And one of the days Bryce brought Jared inside. They went into his room and they caught up on life. They stayed in the room for hours and just talked all night. And Jared was shocked when Bryce brought out this one thing. He went into his drawer and took out a bag of cocaine. He put the cocaine in lines, and Jared was so confused. Go ahead and take one in, you got nothing to lose. But Jared didn't like drugs. He knew that they could kill. Despite the bad things he heard about him, he still was curious. He thought only this one time, nobody has to know. Yeah, he thought he'd be fine. He leaned in as things told him not to. In his mind, he put his nose to the table and took in a line. Although he was more energized, he started walking home. All these thoughts running through his head wouldn't leave him alone. He got in bed and he said, I'm not gonna get addicted, but he already wanted more. He prayed to God that he didn't. He woke up the next day, his urge was getting hard to fight. He put on his shoes, went to his wallet, pulled out a $5, and he walked to Bryce's house, and he gave him the money. He told him that he wanted more. Bryce thought it was kinda funny, so he gave him a bag, and Jared took it to his house, put it under his mattress, and he went back out. Him and Bryce hung out as usual, and when the night came, he took out the bag and did a line without any shame. It started to be a habit. He started to care less, and made him feel a type of way that he just can't express. He loved it, and his parents, they didn't suspect a thing. It started to make him feel like he could do anything. One Saturday night, after being out all day, Jared got home, and the same as always, he got out the bag and did a couple of lines. Then he said fuck it, made 5 more lines. He knew it was kinda much, but he thought he'd be fine. He hopped into bed with no regret in his mind. He laid there for an hour with his heart racing, and that was a night that the cocaine had erased him. The very next day, his mom went in his room to check. It was 4 in the afternoon. She thought he overslept. She told him to wake up, but wasn't getting a response. She shook his shoulder, but still nothing. It was odd. She finally checked his pulse, no heartbeat or breathing. She called 911 and got the paramedics speeding to the house. They took Jared to the hospital. Then an hour later, they said revival's not possible. They told his mom the news that Jared had died. They explained the cause of death, that she started to cry. She was confused, but she could only ask the Lord why. She finally got home and found the bag Jared would hide. She threw it away and broke the news to the rest, and everybody knows that drug addiction causes death. And now those 4 words, they replay in my head. I won't get addicted, that's what everybody says. That's what everybody says. I won't get addicted, 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 that's what everybody says.